Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming to Andale Homestead. I'm Ann, and I'm so glad that you're here today. I mean, seriously, like I say that all the time, but I really, really am glad that you're here. We have a bunch of folks that are already in here this morning saying hello. I'm so glad. We've got Maria and J3GS, David, Rebecca. Oh my goodness, Tina Ladybug. That's so cool. Nikki from Everyday Life of No CDs Chick. I'm so glad you're here. D said she's working and listening. And Rebecca, touched by yarn with the sweetest heart that you'd ever want to know. Life with Blenda and Chuck. And Rochelle Burnell. I'm so glad that you're here. All right, everybody, we've got a lot to do today. Hey, Linda and Denise. Good. Facebook is coming in. That's wonderful. I do want to talk to my Facebook people today. Good morning, Rita. Thank you for being here. So let's get with our message today, which is it's kind of a tough one for me. Um, I have realized how I lack my skills in listening. So today, I choose to listen, to really listen. Now, what brought that about is our grandson, my oldest grandchild, has a little autism. Well, you don't have a little, you either have it or you don't. He's wonderful, very high functioning, but communication is difficult for him. And I have assumptions of what I think he's thinking. But if I slow down and listen long enough, I can understand that he does have an opinion. He does have things that he wants to express and share that he likes and dislikes. One is just as important as the other. But I want to read to you a little something that goes along with this, and then I'll get into being able to say all my hellos. I'm missing a lot of chat this morning, but I'm sure glad that you're here. So it says, there's a very important distinction to be made between listening and hearing. Sometimes we listen to things, but we never hear them. True, listening brings us in touch even with that which is unsaid and unsayable. And sometimes the most important thresholds of mystery are places of silence. To be genuinely spiritual is to have a great respect for the possibilities and presence of silence. And when you listen with your soul, you come into rhythm and unity with the music of the universe. I just thought that was so awesome. And it says, don't listen with the intent to reply, but with the intent to understand. And that's where I lack a little. I'm listening because I want to, I'm thinking if I comment back, then you're going to know I really heard you. But that's not true. To listen, to really understand, to listen to those nuances that are out there that the Lord is bringing us all the time. We just have to slow down and be silent. And here's something for us to think about. I never even realized this. It says, listen and silent are spelled with the same letters. Think about that. So that's my Tuesday Tuesday while y'all are saying good morning to everybody. I'm so happy that you're here. Oh my gracious. I'm just tickled to pieces, and I'm going to try to listen a little bit. And just in case, because I have some wonderful friends that are in here today, fabulous people that are coming for a visit. If I miss you, I do go back and read every single comment. And at that time, I'm quiet. So I must be listening, right? I also wanted to share something very important. Let's get some business out of the way. See, I even took notes on the back of a bill. um, my friend, my buddy, my pal, Miss Pam from Cooking at Pam's Place. is in a favorite chef contest right now. It's been going on for weeks, y'all. Just weeks and weeks and weeks. And we're supposed to vote every single day for Miss Pam. And that gets a little hard sometimes. But she has gotten down in her group to the final eight. And of that group, they go to the final. She's in the semifinals. That woman has been in first place this whole time. Now that it's gotten down to the crunch time, not that she's not appreciative, but she slipped down to like one time she was in fourth place. Now she's in third place. Those people are jumping around like hopscotch on that thing. But I have Miss Pam, my favorite chef, cooking Miss Pam with Cooking at Pam's Place. And my favorite chef contest, I have it in the description of this video that you can just go and click the link. A lot of people, when they click on that link, they go, oh, verify with card. I ain't giving no card, which is kind of unfair because people can buy votes. But she's going the old-fashioned way without buying any votes. And you scroll down further, and it says verify with Facebook. So it's free. You get a free vote. Just help my buddy out, Miss Pam, favorite chef contest. I have Jesse in the basement today. He's going to come up in just a little bit and talk with us towards the end today. But I also wanted to show you some mail. I got some mail today. And this is from Creekside Maples. I sent them a little something, and they sent me a card back. Creekside Maples is a channel that is talking all about off-grid and their off-grid build. They're in Canada and they build from scratch on raw land. But I have started listening back in there. Hey, she is Sunshine TLC. Black's Tropical. Hey, darling. Kim Mill. And the Butler Family Farm. Kate Sullivan. Kate, you do need to start your channel, baby, because I see you. You need to make it a professional channel. I know you can do it. And Jamie's Country Living, Lazy Days Ahead. Yeah, Tony and Joni, which I don't know why I forget their names. I'm not listening, apparently. But their name's Tony and Joni, and they're from Canada. They have a little show. It's like going to church on Sunday mornings, Creekside Chronicles. And they've been missionaries all over the world, but Tony just feels the need, and Joni with her beautiful singing and music, they feel the need to be able to share the love of the Lord, and I think that's pretty cool. Thank you, G Mama. Hey, Noelle, I'm glad you're here. And that is unusual because I usually catch you during your work time. My Wild Home. I had so much fun on your show this week. It was if you haven't checked out My Wild Home, they bought an island and they are starting it from scratch. It's like 64 miles or something. It's a big island that they bought and they're doing wonderful, great things. But this is the card and it's from Creekside Maples and Creekside Chronicles. It's got a sweet little note on the side. I don't feel comfortable reading that, but bright, happy thoughts and a warm hello for one of the nicest people I know. Love and prayers, Joni and Tony. Creekside Maples, Creekside Chronicles. It makes me smile when I go to the mailbox and I get these things. Speaking of mailbox, that I did get another thing, but it's a pair of boots. You know, we as creators get people that contact us to advertise their merchandise. And sometimes it benefits you because I can give some free things away, which is what we're going to do today. But it's just, you know, we get free stuff and it's awesome. But these boots, I was going to show them to you today, but they're not even on the shelf yet. So we'll do a video about those boots, or maybe once they go on the shelf, we'll have them up here on Tuesday Chooseday. Free stuff. Gail from Gail Southern Living is having a collaboration for Fall Fest Giveaway 2023. And I have a little video out there that's called Free Stuff. I had so much fun with it, with the grandbabies and trying to find free stuff out in the yard. I was trying a new thing in the video to have different scenes and things. I have quite the way to go in editing, but it's like, the first time you do everything, then it there's room for improvement. However, doesn't matter. It's not but 3 minutes long, and I'm gonna go ahead and give you my free word that's in the video. Go to that video named Free Stuff, enter the words free stuff, and you'll be put in a drawing. Oh, good, Maria, you did see it. And the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. I love that. And so when you comment, I'm going to on somewhere between September 9th and September 14th. Now, September 9th, I'm going to be in Alabama at a meetup, so probably won't happen that day. But September 9th to September 14th, I'm going to do a drawing. There'll be a semifinalist and then another name that we send on to the finalist. My semifinalist is going to win a $25 gift card. The second winner will have their name go in a big jackpot, which will be going on a wheel on Gail Southern Living. And on September 15th, she's going to spin that wheel and you get a gift from every channel that's in this collaboration. Talk about going to the mailbox and having some prizes. Now that the semifinalist is not required for all the channels, but the finalist is. So you'll get homemade things, you'll get gift cards, you'll get all kinds of crafts and food and all sorts of goodies. But wouldn't it be fun to go for like, I don't know, there's close to 60, I think, in there that are supposed to be. It was 28 and 17. How's that? 38, 48, 45 channels that are in there already. And there's still time to join if you want to. Just a lot of fun. Okay, Facebook. Y'all, my Facebook had been inundated by spammers. This is another thing about listening. They came by the thousands, droves and droves. I can no longer receive Facebook messages because as hard as I delete them, they're coming in by the hundreds. Now, some of my people, oh, your birthday's the 12th, Denise. That would be fun. Yeah, it's open to Canada and USA only. I've got all the rules on that video. And what I don't say, which I realized I left out one or two, then they're in the description. And Gail Southern Living has them in the description of hers as well. But yeah, I on my Facebook page, it really did get attacked. But I just want to share with you, I've had a number of people that are saying, I can't comment on your Facebook anymore, Anne, because the spammers are asking me to friend them or WhatsApp them or calling me beautiful or, please DM me, baby. The thing is, they can't do anything if you don't respond. If you report, block, and delete, there's absolutely nothing they can do. They're just shooting out there. They have slowed way down. Now, the good part about it is I did get almost 2,000 more followers. The thing that I wanted to share with you as well is I did get a lot of new friends. Some of them are not my friends. Some of them are only looking for money. They're looking to scam things. But I showed it to my daughter, and I said, look what they're doing. Look what they're doing. She said, Mama, I see. God bless. Hello, nice to meet you. Hello, beautiful. Which, you know, uh, but not all of them that have come in are spammers. So what I've been doing for the last week is going through and trying to delete any unusual comments on my people's comments. If they comment to me, no big deal. I'm not going to respond to them. But if you do need to get in to message me, it's going to have to be by email at andlhomestead@gmail.com because I won't see it if it's Facebook Messenger. And so, or Instagram Messenger. They haven't found me over there yet. So Instagram Messenger and Facebook Messenger. And if Facebook Messenger is no good, email me. So please stick with me, you guys on Facebook. Stick with me, please. And if we'll hit that like button, looks like there's 65 people and 15 likes. I need a few more. I just report and ignore. I'm not letting them steal my joy. They're harmless as long as you don't click their links. And that's Black's Tropicals absolutely correct. Perfectly harmless. And let's see, Soul Sister, you're on my list for first thing in the morning. We don't cancel each other out. I'm so glad to see everyone. Yep, hit that like button. She is Sunshine or SoundQuest. Hey, darling, you already smashed it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. And Carlene Vasseur is here. I'm so glad to see you. All right. So it's 11:15. We have time for this. Y'all, you're not going anywhere, Sue. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm hoping everybody can hear and see me well. I hear I've talked for 15 straight minutes. I had to shut my mouth and I'm supposed to be listening. But yeah, oh, good. I do have more likes now. They're still a little off, about halfway there, but I appreciate that. So, all these storms that are going across the country, y'all, they've been pretty serious. I was watching Lead Farmer a little bit last night, and his current was out, and people were chiming in like crazy of all the current that people were losing electricity. Well, Lead's got a plethora of solar generators, and he's got them at the ready. I don't have solar generators. I do have a little solar charger that can charge up my phone and tablet, but I don't have I don't have a solar generator. We have a gas powered generator, and our gas powered generator will power our house. So that's good. Penny, you need advice on generators? Well, Lead Farmer 73 is the pro on solar generators. They're very expensive. So we have a gas powered generator. Yeah, Brownie sure knows he knows how to snooze. Poor baby. He's an old man now. Old man. Hey, Miss Shirley. Good morning, Mama of Kenny. I'm so glad you're here. But what I wanted to share with you is, all right, so I have this and this and this, and I have two more that I have charging over here. One that can slip right in my pocketbook, and then one that's a little bit heavier, but it does hold a good charge. Y'all, I went to go charge these things up this morning because I thought, it's been a while. I mean, they might have a little bit of current, but they don't have a whole lot. It's been a while. And guess what? They're all older cords. They're those older cords that I just dropped that one. Oh, it's going to be a good live. I dropped something. You see the older cords for like the Samson and stuff? I've given all those to my grandchildren. I only have two left. Jesse dropped the link for the best 10 generators. So guess what I have to do? I have to go out and get some cords because I got my what is it called when you have a line of outlets? I have this thing. I've got this thing. I've got chargers plugged up all down the line. I even plugged it into a higher extension cord because sometimes your extension cords are real skinny and little and they won't bring the power to that power bar. Thank you, Melody. Thank you, Melanie. Power cord, yeah. And I have, but it's a power bar. And I have the bigger, more industrial extension cord hooked up to it. Power strip. That's right. Y'all are my brain today. Bye, you. I'm so glad you're here. You're listening while working, P. Williams. Glad to catch you live. Thank you. Thank you, P. Williams. I appreciate you being here. And so I do want to warn you, when Jesse gets an opportunity, I'm going to get him to come up in just a second because he had a great idea of where to get these older power cords that go in all these things. Now, this is a flashlight, and you can charge two things at a time. You can solar charge this one, and you can power charge it. And it's just easier to do it. Hey, Tuber Chat. How you doing? You got the power. Yeah, Black's Tropical. I need you to bring your battery powered thing because my cell phone doesn't stay charged very long these days. Bring your solar charger to South Carolina, please. I know you bring it everywhere you go. Adventures with Outdoor Eagle. Hey, I'm glad you're here. And G Mama Grows. All right, you guys, I want to demonstrate. Don't forget that old saying, practice your preps. And I'm thinking, I know how to use these things. And I went searching all over my house. I didn't have hardly any of the cords that I needed because, yeah, singing, I got the power. Got the power. Yeah, okay, me too. Anyway, check your cords, check your things. It is getting ready to be in hurricane season in our area, but it obviously doesn't even need to be hurricane season because across the country, people are having storms and losing their power like crazy in this hot weather, too. Ew, yuck. And so I just wanted to give you a little heads up and a warning about that. Come to think of it, I don't have power long either. Okay, so charge up your chargers. Hey, Creekside Maples, I just read your card. Have you been in here, honey? I haven't seen you before. And today, I haven't seen you in here earlier today. I talked about you in Creekside Chronicles, and I got your beautiful card. Thank you. Got your beautiful card. It's just gorgeous. It's like a bouquet of roses. Um, all right, so I do have this sealer. It's a vacuum sealer. This is what we're giving away today, y'all. Going to be giving away Yvonne from the VPOS Electric Mason Jar Vacuum Sealer. And I have a link in the description. You bought a jumper car battery pack that was cigarette lighter plug-in as well as an outlet charger, USB charger. So you can charge multiple items. Sarah, see, that's smart. We need to get prepared. Hey, Gail, I talked about your collaboration today, too. So I have one of these vacuum seal chargers. It comes with the wide lid, and you can pop this off for the regular lid size. But y'all, I'm going to show you, maybe, if I can get this thing to work, how easy it is. And then we're going to give away one. And Jesse's going to come in here in a little bit and give and do his thing. Jesse has offered to do a giveaway as well today, y'all. Goes right with our story. Oh, thank you, Jesse. He put the link in there. All right, so this sealer comes with some lids, but this is an older, I haven't used it before. I have goldenrod tea in this jar, and I haven't vacuum sealed it. So I'm going to put it on here. This is that's the regular mouth. So I'm taking it off to the wide mouth. I'm going to put it on. It's going to be a little bit noisy. And push the button. And then it's going to vacuum seal it. It's so easy. I don't have to get out my big, let's see if I can get that away from the mic. I don't have to get out my big machine. I don't have to use the hand pump thing, anything like that. But it's from Electric Mason Vacuum Sealer. And she said if you use that link, I get a little bit of commission. I think somebody bought one before and it was like $3 or something. It's not a whole lot. But it doesn't cost you anything extra to use that link. All right, we're up to 40 seconds. It suggests you go for 50 seconds. Yeah, she got the power. I got the power. Isn't that cool? And Melody, you can use this, My Wild Home, on your off-grid stuff to be able to jar things up. All right, 57 seconds. I'm going to turn it off. And then pull this off. And look at that. It's sealed. Now, wouldn't that be funny if it dumped all over my lap, which would be me? Yeah. So now that's sealed. Now I have one more that I want to show you real quick, and this is my stevia that I have from the garden. Honey bacon sounds delicious. Oh yeah, Tuber Chat. I'm so glad to see you. I'm in your chat often. I just don't say a whole lot. So this is my stevia, and I want to, just for demonstrations, I'm not going to clean it. I'm going to put it on here. I tasted it a little bit. It's kind of sweet. Now, I'm going to put this back on, and it has a little red line there. Can you see it? And then it has the lock and the unlock right there. And just lock it in. Take the ring off, of course. Put a lid that fits. Now, on the regulars, you have to hold it straight up and down. Ask me how I know. Because I couldn't get it to work the other day. I had it on crooked. Okay. Put it straight up and down. Now, this is a test, y'all. This is a test. All right. Oh, it's working. Okay, it's real quiet. Now I'm going to put it down on the floor for about 40 seconds. It is so easy, Kelly. It's really simple. And Jessie, yeah, stevia makes me sweet. And it's not even artificial. It's the real thing right out of my garden. I don't do canning, no clue how to do it. I'm too much of a city boy. Les, you can do this. You can do it. But honestly, these days, it's all about the freeze dryer, baby. I hadn't gotten a freeze dryer yet, but it's all about the freeze dryer. All right, let's see. We've got 45 seconds to go, so I'm going to give it a minute. Isn't it amazing, Sarah? So here we go. I mean, it's portable. It is rechargeable. It does, and you can recharge it, anywhere you need to. All right, let's do this. Now, let's see if it comes off with the lid or if it comes off okay. I'm naturally such a sweet soil sister. You're just the... Well, that didn't work. I must have had it on crooked. I had it on crooked. So I need to do some work on my regular lids. But you don't have any reason to can or freeze? Kim, you do. What if you need some? I know, well, shoot. That's right. What if you need, I mean, it could be the lid. It could be that I had food on the lid. Let's see. I may not have had it in there right. Send it to me. I'll practice it for you. Okay, Jen, let's do this. Jessie, are you just about ready for a giveaway, honey? I'm sweating now that lid didn't work.
I'm listening, and I'm always ready.
You're awesome. Yeah, I need to try a different lid because I looked and there's a bend on this ring, which means I've hit the lid, which shows that the lid is not a good lid.
You dropped it. Just admit it.
I did. I dropped it. So it's not the sealer's fault. It's my fault. So, Jessie, I was hoping we could give one of these sealers away.
Okay. Well, you just say the word and I can put it up there.
Okay. Well, let's use the hashtag of sealer because it's already 11:28. And Jessie has told me a little secret, y'all. Yeah, I can't form a seal and I do need to wipe it clean. I didn't do all that stuff. I just roll with it. Put the hashtag sealer, SEALER, please. There we go. And Jessie pulled in on a pinch with me, and
Lisa's behind me in the
shipping department.
Yes,
she is, and I'm so glad about that.
Yeah,
I'm so happy that she's here. I'm so happy. She's so sweet and so good. She's a wonderful human being and busy in the shipping department. Always over your right shoulder when I'm looking at you.
So you mentioned freeze dryer. I know everybody wants a freeze dryer. Well, yes. I've been sitting here while Lisa has been out front taking delivery on our freeze dryer. So
what?
Lisa's been wanting one, so I hadn't been listening. I hadn't been listening for the longest. You know, she'd say one in here, one out the other. Finally, she had to bop me in the head, and we got one. So we just got delivery. Lisa was receiving it from the guy in the truck while we were here. While I was here waiting for you to bring me up.
Oh my gosh, that's why you put
So
it on
Lisa
mute
is
and no picture.
all giddy.
Okay, you talk about being jelly. This girl is jelly. I hope you got it off of somebody's link and got some discounts and stuff.
Actually, no. I got it from actually the company itself. So I put my name in for they give away a free one every now and then. So
Yeah,
we put our name in there and in hopes we would get one free. Well, I
sure.
got a letter from them the other day, or we got a letter from them the other day saying that listen, because they just come out with a new model. I don't know if you know this. They just brought out a
Yeah,
brand new model that they're bringing out. Well, they're trying to get rid of some of their old ones.
right.
So they have a scratch and dent or refurbished sale. So I got one for $1,900 as
Woo,
opposed to the $3,500 brand new.
right.
And you get all the same warranties, all the same additional, the hardware and all the cups. I mean, the bags and all that stuff to go with it. It's the same as buying brand new. That's why Lisa was out there. So when they ship it, they want you to inspect it because when they say scratch and dent, they don't mean that it's been up and anything. It's just it's one of their floor
Right.
models.
Yeah, but you do have to check because sometimes
Correct.
scratch and dent to somebody might be a little different than scratch and
Correct.
dent.
So that's what she was doing out there checking it out. The company called her and said, "Hey, he's delivering it. We want you to open it right there in front of the driver to make sure it looks good. There's no problems and blah blah blah." So I'm all excited about seeing some freeze dried Skittles.
You and Black's Tropical and all these other people that have
Right.
the freeze dryer.
So if you want one for almost half the price,
I do.
get a hold of the company, see if they still have that scratch and dent offer going on right now because we had to take advantage of it.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know that I would
fantastic.
ever bought a brand new one for $3,500.
Right.
So
That's so. Oh my gosh, Lisa, you're going to be able to. I mean, you're going to be able to freeze dry everything.
oh
Like,
yeah, and she already dehydrates, she already cans, and now she wants to freeze dry.
right.
Oh,
I mean,
I'm hoping she can freeze dry me, like make me last for another 50 years.
how long? 25 years before you open it up. That sounds good.
Right.
Hey, GT, I hadn't seen you in here earlier, honey. I'm sorry. GT grows in Alaska.
Hey
And
GT.
wellness,
So you got 55 entries out of 72, Miss Ann.
I think that's fantastic. Let's get ready to go. And please hang around because
I got
Jackie has a sweet surprise.
Yeah, we're gonna give away something too as well.
Okay.
So we're gonna give it away in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Who's it
Uno.
gonna be? Who's the
Wellness
lucky?
with Frugal Mama, Jane Doe, Black's Tropical, Adventures with Outdoor Eagle. I'm tickled about you.
Sarah.
Sarah!
Okay, well that tells me a lot.
Oh, yeah. Well, Sarah with no picture, but Sarah has one before here. But I need for you to email me your shipping address at andalehomestead@gmail.com. I will email Yvonne. Yvonne is the woman that I deal with. I'm going to give that company your address. So if you don't feel comfortable with that, we'll have to work something out. But I do give that company your shipping address, and she will send it directly to you from her company, which she said it's faster that way to be able to do it. So, Sarah, congratulations. That's so
Congratulations, Sarah.
awesome. That's so fabulous. All right, thank you. So it's 11:34. We have one more, and
So
yeah,
so in the spirit of listening, I don't
yeah,
know about you, but here lately I've been well, I mean, everybody looks at the Bible, right?
right.
Everybody reads passages in the Bible, but you pick up the Bible, you go, what do I read today? So you just go thumbing and you go, okay, I'm gonna read this one.
That's
And I
right.
don't know, it just makes it difficult. So what I've
It
been
does.
reading is a book called 365 Days with Jesus. So every single day it gives me not only the passage or the scripture, it gives you the scripture, a little bit about it,
Uh-huh.
and then a prayer. So if you don't know how to pray about that subject of that day,
Thank you, Sarah.
the book helps you say a
Yeah.
prayer. So I read this every day. It's an excellent book. It's it's leather bound. Well, maybe it's pleather, but it's leather. It looks like feels like leather.
Right.
And we'd like to give one of these away. This is mine. I'm going to give a brand new one away.
Oh,
And if
trying to make
you
it
don't
big.
mind, Miss Ann.
I would love that. And what we were talking about is because Jesse just came up with this out of the blue, and I thought it was so appropriate to be able to have it on a day that what we're concentrating on is to really listen and to listen with intent. And all listening to someone else doesn't automatically require a response. We can be silent and hear what the Lord has for us. And listening to these words in that book will be such a great gift. It'll be wonderful. So, what are we going to have for a hashtag on
How about
365
hashtag 365 since we're talking about a 365 days
every
with
day of the
Jesus?
year? That sounds great. Ooh,
And if you call on him, he will listen.
that's right.
I mean,
That's
that's
exactly
scripture.
right. Yeah. Okay. Hashtag 365. And what was it? Once we get that 365 up there, then I'm going to get you to make yourself big so I can read the back of,
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do that right now. So,
and that way, there we go. All right. Now, okay.
oh, not you, you want me.
Nope, I need you and
Okay.
I'll read it. Okay.
Oh, come on now. Can you read it?
Call to me and I will answer you. And I will tell you great and hidden things that you've not known. From Jeremiah 33:3. And that's good. And that tells us to listen. All we have to do is call on him. And if
Hmm.
we really listen, he's
And this
got
thing,
to.
it'll fit in your purse. It'll fit in your back pocket. It'll fit in your glove box. It'll fit just about anywhere, really. So it's easy to take along.
I love that. I have a Jesus calling that I use constantly. And it was a little spooky there to begin with because when I got it, the first 30 pages were applicable to what I was doing that day at that moment. So God only knows. Oh gosh.
And Miss Ann, I also put it. I put the link in the chat if somebody'd like to go in and purchase one.
Okay, good. Good, good, good. So we're getting the StreamYard. There we go. 365.
Yeah, 365. We have
And
40, 50 entries so far.
that's great.
I mean, this is a great little book.
That's
I mean,
really,
like I
really
said,
good.
I don't know what to read, but this helps me out. It helps me out a lot because I don't listen. So,
Yeah.
I have to take it upon myself to try and listen. And I'm a visual, you know me. If it don't have pictures, unless it's a Bible, if it don't have pictures, I put it back on the shelf. But this one here gives me the information that I need on a daily basis.
It does happen all
I
the
like
time,
it.
my wild home. Yeah, she said that, don't you find that happens all the time? We hear a sermon and go, whoa, they're talking to us.
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta tell you,
Yep.
yesterday it happens so rarely. Worth and I've been married 44 years, and it really does happen rarely that we get on. Well, I guess we do get on each other's nerves, but when we have a little tiff,
Well,
and he said something yesterday, and or day before yesterday, and I got tiffed off,
you,
and the reason why was because he was right. I was really mad.
Miss Ann, just take a little bit more stevia, okay? It'll sweeten you up.
And I was still, tight lipping it around the house yesterday, sort of closing jars loudly in
Right.
cabinets and washing clothes. I mean, washing dishes and things like that. Just sort of being a
I,
huffy puffy.
I'd like to say hello to Tony and Joni. They're in the chat now. I didn't
That's
see them
right.
earlier.
Yes,
Welcome
yes.
in.
Creekside Maples here. That's good day. See you later, Joni. She says, "Good day, Anne. Love you." Anyway, I was a little tipped off.
Not you.
And I silence is a response, but I did have to think about it, think around it, and realize, the man's got a point. but there are different ways of saying things. And so instead of snapping back to be able to and slamming dishes, to be able to speak to him and say, you know what, I'll try to do better on that. But at the same time, I need for you to try to be better when you speak to me about those kinds of things. And so listening, giving yourself a chance of silence to really hear what in the world, get past that tippy part and to
But
hear it.
but it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
How
So
you say it. That's right.
articulation is very important.
Well, I mean, the poor thing, I got to give him credit. And y'all, this is how trivial it was about. Okay. I lose my phone 15 times a day. I lose it all over the house. And by the 15th time, he was like, where is it this time? You've got to be better. And it hurt my feelings because I said, I don't do it on purpose. I don't do it on purpose. I know. Where is it? So I was tipped off that he was bothered by helping me. So that shows you the kind of arguments we have, which is nothing when it
Now,
comes to the scheme of things. That's absolutely nothing.
now this word is for Worth if he's listening or if he listens to the replay. Worth, you have to understand, she's blonde to the core, all the way to the root. Okay, so give her a break. Give her a break.
I do, Kate. Kate, I do need some leggings with pockets on the side. Well, I tell you what I've done. In fact, I suggested this to Melanie not too long ago up in my wild home. Since that time, I have my handy dandy fanny pack. And I'm putting it over my shoulder like this. And I carry my phone and my earbuds with me because he ain't going to have to call my phone again, at least not this week.
We're going to have to put a lanyard on that phone once you get on that ship.
I tell you what I did. I ordered some of those stickers. I mean, I did that the night that he said this. It was night before last. Should be here today, maybe tomorrow. But some of those stickers you can put on the back of your stuff, like your TV remote or your keys or your phone. And if I can remember to make sure that the remote goes back on the charger, I can ding and find my phone. So I fixed that. Okay, we've got 58 out of 77. I think that is I could Velcro it. Yeah, well, that would be fun.
Yep.
I think that's a great number, Jesse. So let's give it away.
So if you're ready, I'm going to draw in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Let's see who's go to. It's the 365 Days with Jesus. It's a devotional, small devotional for you to look at a scripture per day.
I just love it. Suzanne Goulet.
Suzanne Goulet. Congratulations.
Yay! And I bet you already have her address. Do y'all have her address?
We have her address. So she doesn't need to do anything. Unless she moved, we have her address.
You misplaced your phone too, Jamie. Thank you. Well, I miss my phone. I misplaced my phone way, way too much.
Yes.
And so I am being intentional. I did listen. He did have a point. And so I'm going to try to improve on that. Now I've lost everything else, my shoes and everything else all over the place, but I haven't lost my phone in 2 days, I can tell you.
I'm surprised you haven't lost your husband.
No. He loves me. He loves me too much. He got me. Well, we have each other trained, I guess. Anyway, Jesse, thank you so much for being.
It was a pleasure. It was always a pleasure to be up here with you, especially when you're wearing that beautiful shirt there.
I know. Look at there. Lazy days ahead. I've got that mountain and fireplace on and drinking out of the cup. Hey, folks, Scott says we're rambling with the brooms. How's your truck, Scott? You're getting your truck fixed right now. Yeah, no, after 44 years going on, well, we've been together as a couple 45 years. Nobody wants to train nobody else. I mean, we know each other inside and out, which is awesome.
We celebrate 40 years next Tuesday. 40 years.
That's amazing.
For 40 years.
I'm telling you. She had to have that husband adjuster out every once in a
I'm
while,
telling
I'm
you.
sure.
Yeah.
Long story, Scott says. Oh gosh, bless
Yeah.
your heart. We'll hear about it on Thursday, maybe.
Miss Ann, make sure you go to the post office here. I think
Oh,
there's something
wait.
there for
Look.
you.
G Mama Grow says Suzanne Goulet would like to gift her prize to Rebecca, touched by yarn. I did not see
Oh,
that. Suzanne,
believe it or not, we have Rebecca's address too.
you have everybody's address.
Yes, we do.
Oh
So
my
unless
goodness.
you've moved, we have it.
Now, real quick, I want to thank Rebecca for everything she does for everyone. Isn't that the sweetest thing ever?
That's so sweet, Miss Susie Ann Goulet. Thank
That's
you.
very kind, Susie Ann. Oh, very precious. All right, well, okay, we can do that. And I know Rebecca will love it.
Yes.
She'll love it. Mm,
Yeah. Well, Miss Ann, well, thank you so much for inviting me up. Appreciate it, and
you're
good
welcome.
luck. Good luck with them sealers.
Thank you. You kind of have to have an unvented lid and you have to clean off the jar. So, my demonstrations go wackadoo anyway, but
Yeah.
at least it did seal the large jars.
I don't know if it makes a difference whether you're using the ones coming from China or if you use 4 jars or ball. We use only 4 jars or ball lids, and that makes a big difference because we've
It
had a lot
does.
of the China ones that won't seal.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I only use those for like stuff that
Because
I
they
don't.
don't fit correctly. There's just something about them that just don't fit correctly.
That's right.
So
That's right.
'cause
That's
we've
exactly
had
right.
some of those ones that come from China sent to us as a gift, which we appreciate, really, we do, but they just don't seal as well.
Yeah, they don't. They don't. And a lot of them came in and
Yeah.
they're not in a box that's tight, and so they're already bent and those kinds of things. So,
Right. All right. Well, we'll let you get your closing. So
yep, we got to go.
we'll talk later.
And yep, thank you, thank you. So to wrap up today, what we're going to do is remember, don't forget, I've got it in the link of this description, the link in this description, and in Facebook's description. Vote for Miss Pam, cooking at Pam's Place, my favorite chef. She's so sweet and kind and has been so generous to our group that we need to support her. Also, Gail Southern Living, go see my video that says free stuff. I want everybody to have a chance. Semifinalist is going to win a $25 gift card, and then I'll send the name on to the final wheel, the final ring. And when that person is picked, they get a $50 gift card. And I want you guys in there so you can win some things. Okay, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you again for being here. Today, I'm going to choose to listen. I'm going to understand that not everything that is said to me deserves or needs a response right that second. I'm going to remember that listen and silent are spelled with the same letters in a different order. I'm going to understand that I have 2 ears and 1 mouth. So God made that on purpose. I'm going to listen to God's voice today as He tells me where to go and what to do. So remember, the Lord says, I know the plans I have for you, say the Lord. They're plans for good and not to harm you. They're plans for hope and a future. I love you all. You guys have a beautiful rest of your day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye bye now.